Hey, what's up everyone? So I'm traveling over in the UK and I thought I'd do a pickup video before I leave because I bought a bunch of games and they're gonna come, I can't pack them all with me, so some of them are gonna be shipped through postal service. So I thought I'd just run through these right now. Okay. I guess I'll start with the Master System games. I've got Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which I didn't have in the case before. Got kind of a cool cover and stuff, so yeah, this is pretty common I think over here. I've been after this one for a long time, Asterisk, and yeah, it's supposed to be very good, and I think maybe on par with that Mickey Mouse Legend of Illusion game, which would be very exciting, or maybe even better, I don't know. Speedball, which I'll admit I bought mostly because of the cover, which is very cool artwork. It's supposed to be okay-ish. It looks like it's a very slow port. Now, the Commodore 64 one was very fast gameplay. This one doesn't seem to live up to that, but Speedball, can't go too wrong. I was stoked to find an Amiga CD32 game, and when I got this, I thought I could maybe WHD load it, but looking at it more now, it looks like maybe you can't WHD load the CD32 version. But that's okay. It's still kind of cool to have. I've got, also for the Amiga, Crazy Cars 3, which is the same game as Lamborghini American Challenge, but the Amiga one has much better sound than all the other versions, so I was happy to find this. I've been wanting this for a while. Also picked up Road Avenger. And yeah, this is a really cool game, Laserdisc game port. And I believe with the EverDrive, which I have, I can defeat the region encoding on this guy. So, wish me luck. And I got a bunch of cassette games, of course, and that's one of the reasons I was so stoked to be looking at retro game stores in the UK. Finally have a legit copy of Paradroid and Iridium. Look at that. Zap Sizzler. And it looks like it's the newer versions of both these games, so I think it's Iridium Plus and Championship Paradroid. It says Ultra Smooth Mega Fast version. And New Iridium, like New Coke. Fast Paradroid. Okay. Got, for the Commodore, Solomon's Key. And it's a great puzzle game. I don't know how good this port is or not, but I figure you can't screw up Solomon's Key too much, and it's one of those games that's likely to be NTSC friendly, so I picked it up. Monty on the Run for the Specky. I've never seen the Specky version, so this might be cool. Yeah, you even got this special offer for join now, Monty Mole. I don't know what that's for. We've got Ghostbusters. And I've never seen this on cassette. It's the Ricochet re-release, that's why there's a pistol here. Budget title. Pretty cool. 3D Starfighter for the Spectrum. Yeah, this might be cool. I don't know, it's Codemasters, you can't go too wrong with them, right? I think. Way of the Exploding Fist for the Specky, which I got because I know the... Oh, another Ricochet release, look at that. I know the Commodore 64 one doesn't quite work on NTSC unless you get the NTSC hacked one, but I have a PAL Spectrum, so that's not an issue there, so I got the Spectrum one. My brother got me Rescue on Fractalis for the Specky. And screenshots maybe from other versions that you don't say. I'm expecting this to be virtually black and white. Hoping it'll be fast though, Specky has a fast CPU. I'm excited about this one. Ace 2 and Ace. And it was Hellfire64, whose channel you should totally check out, who turned me on to Ace, which looked really cool. So I'm looking forward to playing this, and it's one of those games that's likely to work with NTSC, so I figured what the hell. My brother picked me up a copy of Turrican for the Spectrum. And it's an okay-ish port. It's very ambitious. You know, this thing pushed the Commodore 64 to the breaking point, so we'll see what it does on the Specky. 720, which he also picked up for me, which comes with a soundtrack cassette, and this is kind of interesting. Side 1, 720. Side 2 is the Outrun music, which is odd. And of course the other cassette is just the game program. Says, flawless arcade game, addictive, smooth and slick, easily US Gold's finest hour. We'll see about that. That's a pretty low bar, because US Gold often mingled the crap out of their ports, so we'll see. Cronus Rift, which I had assumed was a single load game, but sounding more and more like this one might be hell on cassette, but well, we'll see. And yeah, it's, you know, originally an NTSC game, so should be okay. Took a gamble on Silkworm, which is, you know, those are the kind of games that are likely to not work right in NTSC, but what the hell. Yeah, Silkworm's pretty great. It's a good port, so here's hoping. Terminus, which I remember someone saying this was cool. I don't know if it is. I just kind of, it was a pound or two or something. I toss it in. Got the original Thrust, which I know is going to work, and this is a great game. Really happy to have this. I have the Atari 2600 version, which is marvelous port homebrew. But yeah, this is the original. So yeah, pretty cool. I was in Liverpool, and I picked up, there's a really funky game store where you go downstairs near tattoo shops and stuff. They sell comics and games. I got Joe Blade 2 for the Specky for £1. And I remember I think I played 3, and that was really cool, so hopefully this will live up to that. And a Monty Mole game, which I'm not going to try to pronounce because I'll screw this up so badly. But yeah, Commodore, I don't know if it works on NTSC, I will find out. And then just one more game. I got Factory Panic for the Game Gear. This is a really cute puzzle game. I'm looking forward to playing this, and of course Game Gear games are region free, and there's no NTSC PAL issues, so it should just load right up. And that's all the stuff I picked up in the UK here, so yeah, hopefully you'll see some of these reviewed. See you next time.